I am live, probably. I was live, but I couldn't see myself. I could see pictures of myself. Buon pomeriggio, buonasera, or buongiorno. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you're watching. This is Giada Valenti, live from Las Vegas with you every day. Giada live every day at 2 p.m. Thank you, JJ. 2 p.m. I'm always here with you. 2 p.m. for me on the, of course, here on the West Coast, but it's 5 p.m. for you guys on the East Coast, è ore 23 per voi in Italia e ore 22 per quelli che ci guardano da Dublino e dall'Irlanda. I see a lot of people joining. Where are you guys watching from? Please let me know. And JJ puts on also, please, Instagram. There may be people waiting for us on Instagram. So I see Sean York watching from Las Vegas in the house. We are going to have more Las Vegas people in the house today. Las Vegas, I think, will win today, unless you guys from Europe are really coming in. So where are you guys watching from? That's the thrill of the day. Da dove ci state guardando? Lo chiedo sempre, vi do sempre il benvenuti, welcome in Italian, because every time I try to teach you something in Italian, una delle parole che vi ho insegnato è benvenuti, welcome. That's one of the things I told you. So benvenuti e da dove ci state guardando? Where are you watching from? And hello also to the people there on Instagram. I see already people appearing there. I think it's Angela Green. Could it be that Angela Green is watching from Staten Island, right? All the way Staten Island. So hello guys, where are you watching from? I see Michael and Susan. You guys are watching from Long Island, right? You've been with me since almost day one. In 2 days, it's going to be 1 month. Then I'm going to be live with you every day. And I see Soraya van der Wereld, Holland. Soraya, you have to stay tuned because really soon I'm going to have some Dutch guest. La mia amica Soraya ci guarda da lontano, dall'Olanda, e gli sto dicendo che presto avremo degli ospiti dall'Olanda. We're going to have super guests from Holland. I'm going to talk today with Hans Klok to see when he can be my guest. He already said yes. He's a magician. He's like David Copperfield, and he has he's already for the second time having residency here. I'm going to have some fantastic guests coming up. Actually, my friend, actor, Criminal Minds, Joe Mantegna is going to be with me. I think in 2 weeks or next week already. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have so many guests. You guys are gonna love it. And next week, talking about magicians, I'm gonna have also Jen Kramer, also another fantastic magician that she's here in Las Vegas. And but then I'm gonna have Soraya also some guests. I'm trying to see if I can have Gordon join us. He's a superstar in Holland. When you know, I had my first steps in the music. So one by one, I will announce them all. Today, you know, we are all excited here. I see a lot of people excited. We're going to have Daniel Emmet join me on the chat for a second. I know many of you guys also there on Instagram, you love Daniel. Everybody loves Daniel. I love Daniel. We do all love Daniel. So today we're going to pick his brain to see if we can get to know Daniel a little better and see if we can convince him to share his voice with all of us. Vediamo, oggi c'è un mio amico carissimo che amiamo qui in America che si chiama Daniel Emmet. Era uno dei finalisti di America Got Talent. Voi in Italia avete Italy Got Talent. E oggi ve lo presento e vedo se riesco a convincerlo a cantarci qualcosa. Anche lui canta in tante lingue. Magari lo facciamo cantare in italiano. Vediamo quando Daniel appare. We'll see in which language he wants to sing. He's just like me. We sing in all these languages. Veronique is here from France. Eric Morabito is here from Poughkeepsie, right? I remember it took me so long to learn Poughkeepsie when I came to perform for you, actually. We did several concerts in Poughkeepsie. And I remember in the beginning I was saying Poughkeepsie. And one of the concerts we did, Eric, was in a church. Do you remember? The altar, l'altare è stato il mio palcoscenico when I was singing in Poughkeepsie. And do you remember, Eric, when we did the sound check and I sang the song with a heavy electric guitar, come on baby, light my fire. The priest came to us. He was like, oh my gosh, God is gonna waken up today. Do you remember? It was funny. The priest was kind of then he loved the concert, but in the beginning we used that song because it was the heaviest sounds we were doing. It was a kind of rock and roll songs with heavy guitar. And I remember the priest was like, oh my gosh, what kind of singer is she? And then he loved the concert because the rest of the concert was all about love. I see Diane Fiorentino, more people coming here from Vegas. How are you guys doing? Come state? Come va la vostra quarantena? How is your quarantine doing? I always ask you, what did you eat today? So write it down. I always love to read. I see also Sonia. I think a lot of Vegas people. I think it's because today we're going to have a superstar here in Las Vegas. A superstar everywhere, but of course he lives here in Las Vegas. So let me sing a song. You know, we always sing a song, and then I see if he's there. And we're going to invite Daniel Emmet. I know many of you watch from South America. Every day we get people from Mexico. A lot of people from Mexico, Peru, Uruguay. So you asked me for a Spanish song. So I have many Spanish songs. The concert Sunday, I will sing something else. Today for you, I have a question. Quizás, quizás, quizás. JJ said, test the microphone. Let's see if it works. So, perhaps. Chi lo sa? Vi canto una canzone in spagnolo per tutti gli amici che ci stanno guardando dal Sud America. Ok, vediamo se riusciamo ad avere la musica. Here we go. Siempre que te pregunto y cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes, quizás, quizás, quizás. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más te quieres, hasta cuándo, hasta cuándo. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, quizás, quizás. We are starting with some Spanish, música en español. For all my Mexican, Uruguayan people, Peru. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más te quieres, hasta cuándo, hasta cuándo. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más te quieres, hasta cuándo, hasta cuándo. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando, quizás, 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 quizás. ¡Ole! Per todos mis amigos español, per tutti i miei amici spagnoli oggi, ragazzi. Adesso passo questo microfono a JJ perché vi sto per presentare l'ospite. Let me see. JJ, how are we doing with the microphone? Was guys the sound okay? I see also Antonio from Dublin, and I see my computer is saying it's giving me a low battery, JJ. Uh-oh. So JJ is running to put the cable, to put the electricity. So guys, today I have a special guest, every day. Actually, today is 2 weeks that the second weeks of my interview, and you guys have been telling me on my mailing list that you guys love it very much. You're sharing always the video. Keep sharing. You do it every day, and it's fantastic. So we get more people. Actually, every day I see the numbers growing up. They call it the Giada Home Network, which is my internet basically. And some people write to me, "Oh, we love your program." So I'm happy that you guys think this is a program. Antonio, tu guardi ogni giorno da Dublino e porti sempre con te milioni di amici. Ti ringrazio per questo. Oggi ti presento un carinissimo amico mio qui di Las Vegas, che è un cantante meraviglioso, un grandissimo amico. I introduce you today. Let me see if he's already there. If there is my dear friend Daniel Emmet. I even have some questions here for him. I want to pick his brain. And there he is. Handsome.
Hey. Buongiorno Giada, buongiorno a tutti, o buonasera in Italia. It's great to be here today. Thank you so much for having me on the show. Meraviglioso essere qui nello spettacolo con te.
Spettacolo. Daniel said che è uno spettacolo. It's true. You've been doing also this home concert, right? You started last week, I guess, right?
I did. I did my first live at home. This is the brave new world that we live in. It's, I saw a great quote that said the concert hall fell asleep and it woke up like a live stream. And I think that's what's happening here. And
It's a
you have
beautiful
been
quad, actually.
amazing. I have been loving watching all the time. And the fact that you're doing this every day, you're giving us constant content. It's amazing. It's such a feat. It's incredible.
And you're always there because every time I see Daniel watch you, so you're my biggest fan. Yeah, we are friends. I don't like the words
100%.
fans, but me and you.
No, I am. I am your biggest fan. So that's
And
not a lie.
I'm yours. Actually, Daniel and I and me, we shared the stage a couple of times. I think Jeff also some pictures. This morning when we did the sound check, let's say, of this Giada Home Network. Look at that. I said, who are those two good-looking people dressed up?
I know. I haven't gotten out of sweats. This is the first time I put on a real sweater in like a month.
Well, I wear gowns only when I do my concert because the concert hall, I want to make my house like a concert hall. But I mean, and otherwise, we share something. We are dressed up very properly for me. And I don't know. Yesterday, I saw somebody very famous.
Pajamas, but
yeah, he was very well dressed up, and then he put the legs up, and he was wearing red pants. I was like, oh, we can see the red pants. So, hey. But how are you doing? How's your quarantine life?
My quarantine life, I've got it pretty good. I'm quarantined here in Vegas with my family. There are 4 of us in the house, and it's been a lot of cooking, probably too much cooking. But that's quarantine for you. But it's been very good. It's been a chance to really appreciate the downtime that we have because as singers and musicians, we don't get downtime very often. So this is a great chance to be able to really put work under the microscope and try to learn new pieces, perfect older pieces. Can everybody hear me okay? Microphone levels are okay?
Yes, now we hear even better. Yeah, the microphone is better now.
I'll keep it closer to my face like a singer should.
Yeah, now you're looking great, man, and now we can hear you even better.
There we go. That's good.
You're going to be a joy for all the lady, per tutti I miei amici, le mie amiche in Italia, for all my friends in Italy. He's a good-looking guy, but I have a question for you, which we have friends that I never ask you. What is your heritage?
So
because you speak and sing in many languages, but
I do. I mean, my family has been in this country, in the United States, for a very long time. Before that, they emigrated from both Britain, Germany, and Italy. So those are my 3 countries. And Italy is definitely the singing part of me. I like to think is Italian, so that's where my singing heritage comes from.
And you just said it. You're just like me. You tackle all kind of songs of all generations and eras, and you sing in multiple languages. So that's my question to you. You mentioned you're half Italian. You see, I didn't know. But now we explain why I love you. Because the other day I had John Katz, and I found out he's half Italian. I said, now I know why I love you.
Yep. Us part Italians got to stick together.
And it's like, we're like little drops of water. Somehow we always get together and we make the oceans together. We always figure it out to find each other somewhere, right?
Absolutely. So, that's beautiful. I like that.
Yeah, it's right. I think what it is. And I have another question I never asked you. Okay. I mean, when did you start to sing, and where is this passion coming from? Do you have any singers in your family? I don't really know.
I'm the only professional singer in the family. I have a lot of talented family members who can sing. I'm the only one that's pursued it as a musical career. And of my siblings, I'm the only one thus far who has ventured into the world of music. And but how I got into singing, I sang in school plays and in choir growing up in school, but I never pursued it as a dream or as a career until I moved to Vegas with my family when I was 16. And that was the first time when actually, I wonder if they're watching today. If you're watching, Joe and Donna, this is a little story that you're a part of. When I was 16 years old, I was practicing for the school play we were doing. I believe it was either Beauty and the Beast or something we were singing for. And I was singing around the house. And the friends of my parents, who were board members of Nevada Childhood Cancer Foundation here in town, were over. And they said, what's that music? And my mom goes, oh, that's just Dan. He's just singing. And they were like, what would he be willing to sing at the Nevada Childhood Cancer Foundation gala? And we were like, sure, we'll give it a go. That sounds like a great opportunity. And the first time I ever stepped on stage as me as a singer was in front of 800 people at the Bellagio for the Nevada Childhood Cancer Foundation annual Profiles of Courage gala. I am forever grateful to NCCF for giving me my chance to be a singer and discover what I love to do. And that was the first moment I stepped on stage, and I knew from that moment that was the first time I felt the magic that you know so well of what it is
Yes.
to be a performer, because it's something so special.
The music is a blessing. I'm always say I had many blessings in my life, but I think the fact that I can do what I love so much, and the fact that I can sing, it's a blessing. And
Mhm.
I see that John Katz is also here, my guest of yesterday. Hello, John.
Honey,
Hey, the man in town.
the
Yesterday, have you
man
seen?
himself.
I had some nice question yesterday for him, and the first one came from all the ladies. It didn't came for you, but I asked you, how come that such an handsome like you is single? This comes from me. The one of yesterday came from other ladies. What's going on? What's going on, Daniel?
Me? Yes, I'm sorry. The internet broke up a little bit there. So could you repeat the
Yes, I'm
question one more
asking
time?
you. I'm asking you. Do you have a special someone in your life?
Not at the moment. I am single. I am single at this time. And, quarantine is not helping. But
No.
but no, it's that's the thing. Up until quarantine, as a musician, as a working singer, we're so busy. Our lives are so
Yeah.
centered around the music that the right moment for me to find that romance has just not happened. But
You're still young, so you have
I'm really
yeah.
hoping that it does soon after quarantine is over.
And soon after quarantine, there is somebody there. Your princess is also doing the same. What am I doing here? Where is my prince? You're gonna find each other. Like I said, like the drops of water. You're gonna get together, and you're gonna be. So that's my wish for you, because I'm in a very beautiful relationship, and I
Mhm.
always find that we are even more complete when we find somebody that can understand us. Because in your business, like in mine, we need somebody that will understand that music is gonna be first, and
Absolutely. It is.
so.
That is the music is always the for me, it's always my first love. And I can't wait to find another love that is as powerful as that one. And when that day comes, like you said, it's gonna be like the ocean coming together. And
Exactly.
that's
Like for me, my JJ is my manager, so we can
Mhm.
keep it together. We can fight about the business.
There you go.
Question to you. Exactly. Yeah. So be ready, Danny. Daniel is gonna be like that. You're gonna be like, oh my god, and all your fans, all the girls are gonna be like, whoa. And so she has to understand that you belong to the audience too. Talking
That's
of
true.
which audience, you sang for all America, because you were one of the finalists of America Got Talent. We have it also in Italy. Si chiama Italy Got Talent. They kept
See.
the America. Yes, see.
Mhm.
So how did you went into that, and what do you think has been the most beautiful things of that experience for you?
So America's Got Talent was absolutely incredible. It was a wild journey from the beginning until the end. Always a new challenge every episode, and we'll get into that a little bit in
Yep.
a bit, I'm sure. But America's Got Talent was the perfect opportunity for a singer like me who isn't necessarily a straight ahead top 40 mainstream pop singer, because I sing classical crossover and in many different languages. America's Got Talent is always looking for an act that's a little bit different, a little bit left of center, something, something to make it unique. And they were the perfect opportunity for me to go on and be a part of the show. And as you mentioned, I was so lucky to get to make it all the way to the grand finale and be able to be a finalist on that show, which
You do have some picture that we can show Daniel with Simon
oh,
Cowell, and
oh
who
boy.
was in the jury over there?
The jury was Simon Cowell, of course, Heidi
Yeah.
Klum, who I love to death, Howie Mandel, and also Mel B from the Spice Girls. It was a great panel. It was a great panel. And Tyra Banks was the host during those years.
Oh, of
And
course, beautiful
just
Tara. Hey, there you are. Oh, how
oh, that
cute.
picture tells a story. That picture tells a
What happened
story
over
right
there,
there.
Daniel? Tell the people in Europe that they have no idea what happened to you.
Okay, so when I went on the show, and as we said, I love to sing in multiple different languages. Italian being,
See?
don't tell anybody else, it's my favorite. But
We won't tell. We won't
secret safe with us right here on this live
tell.
stream,
They're
right?
safe.
Okay, so I went on the show and I sang an original song that I'd written in Italian called Amante, and right in the middle of the song, Simon Cowell stops me. He stops me right in the middle of the song, and he says, "Okay, I want to hear you sing something different." I'd never heard the song before, and it was in Italian. And Simon gave me 1 hour to go
Okay.
backstage, learn a new song in Italian that I'd never heard before, and then come back and sing it on national television for him. And it was definitely the most stressful moment of my entire life. And that was the face. That was the face that greeted me. That was him right when I walked back out on stage to sing
That
that
face.
second song, and it was wow, I don't. It was determination, divine intervention, and Red Bull that got me through that moment. I'll tell you that.
But you did it, and it was beautiful. And I mean, I mean, for us here in Las Vegas, you were already our loved Daniel Emmet because you were part of the Cocktail Cabaret, so we knew you. But that moment changed your complete life. You became part of the United States. Everybody was talking about. They were writing me, "Have you heard this little boy that in America?" I said, "Of course, we know. It's Daniel Emmet. I live in Vegas. We know him. We know him." So it's and Daniel, talking of which, that song you
Mhm.
recorded also as a single, right?
I
What
did.
was the title of the song?
The song is called Passerà, and it was originally written by Ariano Giribaldi, and then recorded and made famous by Il Divo. And then I released that as my first song that I had ever released on iTunes and Spotify and everything. And actually, it debuted at #2 on the iTunes classical chart when we released it, which was just meant so much. And going back to your earlier question, the best part about being on America's Got Talent, it's a great opportunity to sing and get in front of people, but you get to make connections with people, and you really, for me, singing a genre that isn't necessarily the most mainstream. A lot of people say, it's a dying genre, people aren't into it, yada yada yada. We don't need to get into
Yeah,
that.
we know.
But when I was on the show, I got to be a part of what is the second most stressful situation you can be in, called the Duncan Save. And I was in the live shows, and that's like the old school, like, you're in jeopardy, you're not sure if you're going to go through, and the live fan vote from across the country and around the world determines if you get to make it through. And I
Really?
got put in that in one of the live shows, and America and the world voted to put me through to the next round, which that was the most impactful, my favorite moment from the entire series that I'll never forget, because it meant that something I did spoke enough to those people that they believed in the music that I was making and believed in me. And that is the greatest feeling in the world.
All
And
right.
that
And you know what, Daniel? Me and you, we do the same kind of music, and we don't have really an outlet on radios much as
Mhm.
in the past. But if you look around, the majority of people love what we do. It's just that we have to figure it out different way,
Absolutely.
unconventional way to reach them. But I mean, there is the love for that sound, for the music we sing. So
Very true.
I'm glad that America had good taste to vote you through. I wasn't here; I couldn't vote. Otherwise, you would have had my vote too.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
Talking
that.
of which, it's always a joy when me and Daniel we sing together a lot of time. We have a lot of fun together, right? It's
Uh,
easy to sing with you.
Always.
I hope
I
it's easy to
love
sing
singing
with me
with you.
too.
I love
I
getting
have
to
a
sing with you.
question for you though. Before I go to other question, where you answered, you said you love food. Do you cook?
I do. I do. I love to cook. I love to cook. A little bit too much in this quarantine, like I said before, but I do love to cook. I'm gonna have to go on a post quarantine diet. But
You know what? You know what I do now? I don't tell anybody, but now we're telling everybody. I found
Mhm.
all these videos on YouTube from Zumba classes, from bar, and in the morning. So I start my morning with walking, right? Because we have to do something. Otherwise, me too. I'm cooking and eating.
Right? Yeah, I have taken my dog on a lot of walks around the neighborhood. I know my neighborhood like the back of my hand now. I know it really well.
Me too.
But but I am grateful that we live in a city where we can, socially distantly be outside our neighborhood. The weather is good enough that we're not trapped inside at all times. That's very lucky.
Question, another question, and then hopefully I'm gonna be lucky enough that you sing something for me. Have you ever been to Italy?
I have. I have been to Italy. I've been lucky enough to go twice. I went to Venice when I was very young, and it's truly my favorite city in the whole world. It just is a magical place, and I'm not just saying that because I know that that's where you were from, but
Because it's I'm
it is
from.
very very true that it is. There's a certain magic to that city with the
It is.
canals and just it's timeless. It's a timeless, beautiful place. And then I was also fortunate enough to do a road trip all across Sicily when I was younger as well. So I cannot wait to go back to Italia when this is all over, though.
Did you like the food over there?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, right.
Of course, it's the best.
When they asked me where is the best Italian food, I said Italian food in Italy.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's it.
Can you say one things that you tasted in Italy that you're like, my gosh,
Mhm.
that's
Well,
God.
we could be here all day, and I could tell
Oh,
you all the things I taste in Italy. But there's one thing that I will never forget. It was in this tiny mountain town called Erice in Sicily,
Erice, sì.
and it was this little courtyard restaurant. And we walked in. It was like super late at night for us Americans. It's probably normal dinner time for the Italians, but it was about 10, 9, 10 p.m. And I had the best gnocchi I have ever had
Mm.
in my life. To this day, I've tried them all, and there's a lot of good gnocchi out there.
Ah,
But not. I wish I knew the name of that restaurant. But when I go, I'm gonna go back to Erice at some point, and I'm gonna wander around until I find it again, and then
that's
I'll
what
tell you.
we're all gonna do when this is over, Daniel, we're gonna have like something, I don't know. We take anybody that wants to come with us, we go to Italy, we go from north to south, and we're just gonna eat and sing a song.
100%. I'm in. Let's do it.
First we sing and then we eat, though, because I know me and you, we cannot
Exactly.
really.
We got to go that way.
Yeah.
You can't eat and then sing.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
problem.
the problem. So first we sing, then we eat. First we sing, then we eat, and then we move
Exactly.
around. That would be fantastic, right? I cannot
That'd be
wait
so much
for.
fun. We
I,
should
I
do
said
that.
it every day. Right now we cannot go any place, and my Italy is suffering like the rest of the world because the
Yeah.
economy, the tourism is part of the economy, and they're very struggling. So I'm always say to everybody, as soon as it's safe to travel, let's all go there and just have a bowl. And
Absolutely.
question to you
Okay.
now: would you be willing to sing something for us?
Of course. I'm
Oh,
always willing
that's
to
why
sing
I
for
love
you. Are you
Daniel.
kidding me? Absolutely.
Can you?
What should we do?
I sang in Spanish. If you sing in Italian, and then I sing in English later. So we have all these three languages. Can you do
Coming
something?
on. Absolutely. You know, didn't we talked about it. Why don't I do the song that Simon made me learn in an hour? And the title is Passerà, which is really appropriate for the time that we're in. I know the lyrics of this song don't necessarily pertain to our current quarantine, but
No.
just like everything in the song, this too will pass, and we'll all be able to come together again. And I'll give it a whirl. So,
All'annunzio. Signore e signori, direttamente da Las Vegas, Daniel Emmet. Ladies and
grazie.
gentlemen, directly from Las Vegas, Daniel Emmet. And you're supposed to appear, Daniel.
Sorry.
Love you,
It's a
man.
one-man show over here. Here we go.
Le canzoni non si scrivono, ma nascono da sé. Sono le cose che succedono ogni giorno intorno a noi. Le canzoni basta coglierle, ce n'è una anche per te, che fai più fatica a vivere e non sorridi mai. Le canzoni sono zingare e rubano poesie, sono inganni come pillole della felicità. Le canzoni non guariscono amori e malattie, ma quel piccolo dolore che l'esistere ci dà. Passerà, passerà, sei un ragazzo e una chitarra, sono lì con me in città a guardare questa vita che non va, che si ammazza di illusioni e con l'età delle canzoni passerà. Anche se non hai soltanto la la la, passerà e qualcosa in una canzone servirà. Sei il tuo piccolo dolore che si odia, che si amara. Passerà, passerà.
Woo! Everybody should do it wherever they are. I'm sure they are doing. I see a lot of applauses and people that they don't know you. They're like, "Wow!"
Thank you very much. I love that song.
And we love you, and you do it very properly. I remember the first time we became friends. You said, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna be judging my in Italian," but actually, you sing in Italian pretty well. I
Thank
mean,
you. I'm a little out of practice, but thank you.
but you know, when you're musical and you are into music, it's easy to. But do you speak also a little bit of Italian? I know you do, right?
You know, solo un pochino.
solo un pochino.
Mhm.
Oh, I can teach you anytime, you know me.
Perfect. I'm ready. I remember you had told me the word before, but mi dispiace, ho dimenticato molto. It was the word for my Italian is rusty. Come si dice rusty in
È
Italian?
un po' ingrigito, ingiallito, arrugginito, arrugginito,
Arrugginito. That's it. That's
arrugginito. Sì.
il mio italiano è arrugginito.
Arrugginito, un po' alla volta si risveglia. And you practice this every time with your Italian. I'm sure all my Italian friends, guys, have you seen this is ragazzi, è un ragazzo americano, un po' italiano, però abita in America, che ci ha cantato questa bellissima canzone, Passerà, also this shall pass. And you know what? Everybody was saying to me that actually they are having such a good time with all of us doing these live things. We bring so much joy. So I think when this is over, because it's going to be over sooner or later, I think maybe we should have once a month something that we gather together for the joy of everybody, because there are some people that they can never get to see me or you because they live
Absolutely.
in other countries. So
Right. This has been it's been such a great way to stay connected with all of our friends and family and fans across the globe. And
yeah,
it's in a weird way, it's brought us closer together, I think, this whole
yeah.
situation.
Now, I know you have a busy time too there, cooking and eating, but I wanna leave you with one question more. Do you have something? I mean, you have accomplished already for a young man. You sang with Marie Osmond. I mean, come on,
She's
Placido
amazing.
Domingo, right? I mean, sure. So you have done pretty much good thing. Do you still have like? I mean, you're so young, so I'm sure you have many dreams. But can you just share with us one that you think I'm gonna die an happy man when I'm 110 if I did what?
Well, there's a few, but there's one dream specifically I want to do. One of my biggest dreams is to be able to perform concerts internationally. I've been lucky enough to sing in Austria and in the Czech Republic, but I've never been able to sing in Italy. And that is one dream that I cannot leave this world until I've done a concert in Italy. Like the dream
Well,
of
I
dreams.
tell you now, we're gonna make it happen, Daniel.
I mean, the true dream of dreams would be in the Arena di Verona.
Oh,
That
bellissimo.
would be the biggest dream of all. But any just to do a concert in the language of and in the country that it's from. That's something that because the Italian language is so beautiful, as we both know, and as many of our viewers today are aware of it.
Yeah,
It is the language of music to me, and that's something that I've always wanted to perform in where the music that I sing was born in.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure it will happen. I mean, when this is over, I think, and I mean, you know, l'Arena di Verona, it's for me also very special. My grandmother, I know you may not know Maria, she was a soprano, not a professional one, but Maria Callas was her favorite, and she was blessed once to see an opera. I think was Madame Butterfly in the Arena of
Ooh,
Verona, and she said that there was
really?
no other place in the world to see music than the Arena of Verona. Apparently the acoustic are beautiful. It's one of my dream too, Daniel. So if I ever we get
Well,
that opportunity, I
let's
mean,
accomplish it together. And that
yeah,
is
right?
I got so many goosebumps when you told that story. That
Yeah.
oh man, to see
Yeah,
Maria Callas
it's
in that
it's
venue.
a beautiful. So we're gonna make it. I'm sure we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna have next week also a chef from Italy. She's from the Italian television. I'm gonna tell also Ginevra, with your connection, come on, take us. I'm trying to have Veronica Bocelli join me one of these days. So
Oh
we
man.
have to to put ideas in the brain of
I
people.
think so. I think so. We can cook and sing. We'll do all the
There we
things.
go. The only thing we cannot do it together. While I cook, you can sing, and then we can switch.
Perfect. Done.
Well,
Sold.
yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's feed Italy and sing Italy. Oh, and we're going to do it. And actually, you know what? I know you've been in Europe too. There are so many beautiful countries. We have people here watching from Ireland, from
Mhm.
Spain, from France. I mean, my dream is really to be able, because just like you are singing all these languages, to be able to go in all these countries. I was lucky to perform in Holland. In Holland, I don't know if you're aware, they love Italian music. It's the first country where Andrea Bocelli had his first record contract.
That's
Laura
right.
Pausini got his first fame. So it's another country that we have to, I mean, I'm already working on that, but something that if
Absolutely.
I ever can be of help for you, I mean, you know, and
Well, you know what? We should just travel the world feeding people's souls and their stomachs with music and food. And I
yes,
think
as
that's
soon
what
as
we should do.
we can also travel with mask. We don't care,
Yeah,
me and
well,
you,
that's
right?
fine.
Mask, gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take all the precautions.
Love you, man. You sounded fantastic. I see so many comments there for people. I saw also the Johnny Cats were saying something, but now the I lost. So Johnny, wherever you said, we're gonna answer you later. So
We
make
will
sure that
get
also
you.
yeah, John said
We
something.
will answer those questions. And just Giada, thank you so much for having me on the show today. It has been an absolute pleasure. I love getting to tune in. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of today's
Oh,
show and just get to talk with you and
you
share
know,
this time.
you're part of my life, my family. I'm Italian, and you are now. I know you're Italian too. So
Mhm.
when we became friends, we really became extended family. So you're part of my big, crazy extended family.
I love it. I'm proud to be a part of it. Very proud to be a
And
part of it.
I love you. You sounded amazing. Give my love to all your family,
I do, and
and
give our
your
love to
little.
JJ as well, please.
I will. And can you share something? What do you are you already planning something? What is next for you?
Well, we I did my first live at home concert last weekend, and it was a wonderful first tryout.
Yes, it
There
was
will definitely
fantastic.
be more live concerts coming soon. I'm not we're working out the details right now, how to make it bigger, better, and all the things. We're going to be doing more performances live on Instagram and Facebook. No dates as of yet, but they'll be coming very soon.
Let me make sure that you let me know so I can share also with my people here. So and
Absolutely,
now love you, man. Stay safe. Stay down. Wash your hands.
will do.
I do it actually also when I touch myself. I wash my hands just in
Oh
case.
yeah, I know. It's like we're not supposed to touch our face. It's. Love you so much.
I
Thank
love
you
you
very
so
much
much.
for
What
having me.
JJ is saying something. Do you have
Oh,
something to say? Oh, I saw JJ because you're by yourself. But me, I have JJ. They give me all this sun, and I don't know. He just
that's
says
the best.
hello. He wanted to give you his love too. So I
Oh,
love
let's
you,
throw my
man.
thigh back.
Thank you for
Love you.
being my
Thank you
guest,
very much
and
for having
let's
me.
do it again. Love you.
Absolutely. Anytime. Love you. See you soon.
Love you.
Ciao.
Ciao, Daniel. Well, guys, I see a lot of comments. Is he a great guy or what? Yeah. Also, Janet, you've been watching me every day, and I share with you guys all my friends. I have such an amazing friends, and Danny was fantastic. It's dear, and I see a lot of comments, guys. You know me. I'm not able to read because Facebook scroll down so fast and I cannot go through all the things, but make sure that you write there if you have any questions. You know, I always ask you a question: where are you from? What have you eaten? If you have any suggestion, every song you want me to sing, any dedication, wherever you want, you know, I'm here to help you. Actually, remind me of which today, I should have asked Daniel also to help me out. Today is the birthday of two dear people that watch every day. And first, let me say, today we had a new baby. I mean, my one of the violin player I worked with at the Smith Center on when was March 12th, right? She was heavily pregnant and she got a baby. Crystal had a baby today. Crystal Young, a baby girl. So I think yesterday the baby was born, right? Baby girl for Crystal. So in quarantine, I'm wondering if she went to the hospital or she had to have a baby at home. So welcome to this new baby girl. And today is the birthday of two amazing people that I want to sing happy birthday to them. Well, one is Franco, is the husband of Angela Green. She tell you, so Franco, is your compleanno oggi, is your birthday. So happy birthday to you. I'm gonna sing something in a second. And also Laurie Scott. You saw the Monday I had the Pix 11 report and Marvin Scott, and today is Laurie Scott's birthday, which is she's the wife of the man. So I don't know if you guys are watching, but here is my happy birthday for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Franco and dear Laurie. Happy birthday to you. And many, 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 many more. Everybody, Laurie and Franco. Franco, il marito di Angela Green. So actually, is he Franco Green or does he has a different family name? Frankie Green, so it's Franco Green. Franco Verde. Ah, voilà. So auguri, buon compleanno a tutti voi ragazzi. So I hope you had a good time today with my guest. Tomorrow it's Friday. Tomorrow is Friday, right? So tomorrow no guest. Tomorrow is gonna be like no concert, by the way. Oh, I have to let you know this. Normally we have the concert on Friday, but I've been asking everybody, when do you want me to do the concert? Do you remember I asked Friday or Sunday? And all the people that participated to the poll, they all said Sunday. So Sunday won on Friday. So the concert, Giada from Home with Love, is not going to be tomorrow, but it's going to be Sunday. So tomorrow we're all going to gather together, unless somebody comes at the last minute, they want to be my guest, we can make it happen too. And if not, we're tomorrow just chit-chatting together, and maybe I share with you all I've been doing, the set list, and we can communicate more with Italian. Then Saturday I will be cooking. There was John Katz on the on the chat today here on Facebook. I don't know about Instagram, but he already announced a couple of days ago here on the Las Vegas Journal that I'll be cooking Saturday, and also the recipe that I will be making. I posted on my Facebook, and some of you has asked me if I can put every day on Monday the recipe that I will be cooking on Saturday, so you guys can order the ingredients and can make it the recipe together with me while I'm making it, or the day after, so that you will have all the ingredients. So I will do that. So thank you for all these tips. So starting next week, I will post on Monday what I will be cooking on Saturday. So you guys will be able to have all the ingredients in case you want to make the same thing I'm making. Lo dico anche in italiano, questo perché è importante. Abbiamo spostato il concerto dal venerdì alla domenica, perché ho chiesto a tutti voi che erano nella mia mailing list se preferivate venerdì e domenica, e domenica ha vinto. E per la ricetta del sabato mi avete chiesto in tantissimi se posso mettere il lunedì, prima del sabato, il lunedì dell'inizio della settimana, la ricetta che cucinerò, così potete fare in modo di avere gli ingredienti in casa e potete farla insieme a me, oppure farla subito dopo che è finito il video. Queste sono 2 notizie importanti che volevo dirvi anche in italiano. Se non avete mai comunicato le vostre opinioni, potete farlo, vi aggiungete alla mia mailing list, giadavalenti.com. I'm just talking to say to the people that have not joined me yet with their opinion, comments, or whatever, sometimes, dedication, you can still do it. You have to go on giadavalenti.com. There is a space where you can put your email in, and then you get an email back and you can answer to me. I know that the other day when I had the interview with Frankie Scinta, my wonderful friend Frankie Scinta, many of his fans and friends approached me, and they were asking me about tiramisu. I got everybody recipe. Of course, you can always ask me also of stuff that if you have curiosity. So I cannot believe it's already, the time flew like that. It went fast like that. So I always leave you with a song, and I practice every time. This is the thrill. Every time during the week, I tackle new songs that you guys are asking me. So basically, almost every time I sing a song during the week is a song I've never sang before. And then I learn them, and then you guys let me know, oh, yes, we love this one, times up, times down. And then when we do the concert on Sunday, then I sing all your favorite. Hopefully, at the end of this quarantine, very soon, I hope, we're going to have a concert with all your favorite one. But you guys are so nice that every time you tell me that you love all the songs I sing. So I want to thank you for that. Doug was watching. Doug, I always thank you because you are the guy that provided me with a mixer. If it wasn't for Doug Hartline in Sacramento, we would have not have the music. I always thank also Richard Unger that bought for me a tripod so I can put my phones and do all these things. What else? Natalie, they provided for me a backdrop. They will arrive in a couple of days. So we will be able to do this gathering together, and maybe every day we can have a different background from Venice, Rome, Paris, the interiors of a theater. I can be on the beach. So you guys let me know where you want me to go. And so maybe every episode I take you to a different Italian city, because we need to start travel. We travel now with the brain. Incominciamo a viaggiare con la mente. Dove vogliamo andare? Dove vorremmo essere adesso? Where would we love to be right now? So you let me know what you want to be. I know many of you said Paris, Rome, Venice. Of course, Venice is going to be, I would love to be in Venice with my parents. So, and this is a song that actually somebody in my family requested, because they know that I do love the Cyndi Lauper. So, and they requested for me time after time. I hope you guys liked it. And let's see if we can sing it. And then again, if you're at home, sing together with me. Make videos, pictures of yourself singing, because I cannot see you. You can see me. I cannot get to see you, but I love you. So take pictures. Also, you, Janet, you're with me every day. Take pictures of yourself while you're singing or doing whatever you do, time after time. Lying in my bed here, the clock tick and I think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights
almost left behind. A suitcase of memories. Time after, sometimes you're pictured me. I'm walking too far away. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you've said. You said, go slow, I fall behind. The second hand unwinds. You can look and you look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The drums beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time. So guys, this was Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time. Somebody from my family asked me to sing this song. Of course, I had to say yes. Questa canzone me l'avevano richiesta dalla mia famiglia in Italia perché sanno che adoro Madonna and Cyndi Lauper. So, and let me switch to this microphone to the other one. I will say to do that, JJ. Here we go. So guys, I see a lot of you writing comments. Let me see if I can go down. Yes. Who is here today? Daniel Emmet was there. Hello there. So Daniel Emmet was my guest. I know you guys were all saying, wow, 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 we love it, we love it. Of course, no surprise to me because I love the guy since the first time I saw it when I went to see Cocktail Cabaret at the Caesar Palace and at the Barge. And we became friends ever since. I remember introducing myself to him because he had no idea who I was. And ever since, he's been part of my extended family. And now you all there at home are part of my extended family. I see that you are watching from, did we have any specific country that we never mentioned? We have Ireland, France, London, UK, Australia. Oh, we even got Australia. Oh, down under over there. Italia, naturalmente, tutte le città italiane. We have Rome. For you guys in Italy, next week, one of my guests is going to be a chef from La Prova del Cuoco. La prossima settimana c'ho Ginevra Antonini, sarà la mia ospite. Credo sia giovedì prossimo. Ginevra Antonini da Roma. She's a celebrity chef. She is one of the chefs in this television program that we have in Italy called La Prova del Cuoco. She's young, she's beautiful, she's super, super talented. And she will be my guest directly from Rome. So I convinced them to stay up and to put some makeup on at
midnight for her in Rome. But she said yes, of course. I love her. She loves me. So, and you're gonna love Ginevra. I don't know. I haven't spoke the details, so I don't know if she will be cooking something. I don't know what Ginevra. Probably not. She will just be chit chatting with us. She's an amazing young girl who also speaks several languages, because I think her whole she's in Rome, but her whole family is in Toulouse, in France, the city of Nathalie. Nathalie is not with us today because she starts working at the hospital, so she has to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So she will be watching this later. Hello, Nathalie. I want to say hello also to Christina Kraus Grosso. She's a dear friend of mine that I know she's starting to watch us a couple of days ago from New York. Actually, she's on a boat somewhere in Connecticut, and she is the wife of one of my dearest friends. Is the guy that was the sponsor of my visa, my O1 visa when I came here, Sonny Grosso, very famous police officer. The movie The French Connections was based on his life story. So Gene Hackman, and then he became a famous movie producer. He made an amazing movie like The Seven Ups. He was involved with The Godfather, with Kojak. So he passed away a few months back, but for me, he's still with me. And Sonny was Italian, was Neapolitan, born and raised in America. I never went back to Italy because he was afraid to fly. If you see The French Connection, everybody should watch tonight The French Connection. You the movie, and you remember was this famous case that Sonny solved together with his partner. Was called Cloudy, I think. And Egan, but yeah, but in the movie they call him Cloudy, or no, but anyway, Egan and Sonny, they dismantled this organization that was bringing drugs and from France to the United States in the 60s, on the 70s, and they made this beautiful movie that won, I don't know, 7, 8 Oscars. So, and it's based on Sonny Grosso's story. Sonny was an amazing man. Every time I was spending time with him, he had amazing story. He had met Frank Sinatra, worked with Frank Sinatra in many movies. He said that Frank Sinatra was one of the most brilliant person and well connected. We don't know which kind of connections they were. He said he was telling me the story that one night they were shooting a scene with Frank Sinatra, and it was a huge blackout in New York City. Blackout, tutto nero. La città was no lights, and it's Sunday midnight, and Frank Sinatra came out of the trailer and he's ready to go and act his scene, and the director says, too bad we have the blackout. It would have been wonderful to have the Empire State's lit tonight. Frank stopped the film and he said, you want to have the lights on? He went back to his trailer. Sonny said, I have no idea who he called at midnight with a blackout on a Sunday night. He went on his trailer. 15 minutes later, the Empire State Building was lit. There was light on the Empire State Building. That was Frank Sinatra. So maybe I should say, he was telling me a story. I was blown away. He met Marilyn Monroe. So Chrissy, if you're watching, I love you. And Sonny was afraid to fly. That's what I was saying. But now he's an angel himself. So Sonny, maybe you're here with me tonight. I love you with all my heart forever. I would have never been here in America if it wasn't for him. He gave me a role in this Broadway musical that unfortunately never made it to Broadway, but was the Be My Love, the life story of Mario Lanza. And because of that, we rehearsed for several years. Then Phil Ramone was the producer, died, and dismantled the whole project. But it was a great experience for me to play in a Broadway, to learn the parts, and it was my way to stay in the United States as one of the actors / singer from the Be My Love. Maybe one of these days somebody needs to pick up the music. It was a beautiful musical. Vedo tante persone, vedo Salma. Please make sure to leave your comments to let me know where you're watching from, and I'll see you tomorrow. Share this video. I know that some of you did it yesterday. Actually, when the video is over, you can start watch party. You go on Facebook, you see watch party, you push there, and you can invite in to rewatch the video together with you, especially if I mention your name. Maybe you like to do that, and you can invite your friends. You can do it while we are live, but you can also do it while later. So, and I know some of you has been doing it. Because of that, I see my numbers going up, and it's really going to be much more fun. And you can give me comments. You can ask me for dedication, songs, happy birthday, wedding, bar mitzvah, whatever. It sounds funny, but bar mitzvah said for me sounds like a dirty word. Guys, I love you. Vi voglio bene. Grazie per essere con me ogni giorno. Some of you have been with me almost for 2 months. Actually, we should celebrate. Saturday is going to be 2 months of Giada live. But what is the sign? 1 month. What did I say? Oh, sorry. I made already 2 months. No, it's going to be 1 month. That probably before we know, it's going to be 2 months. So it's going to be 1 month together Saturday while we will be cooking. And starting next week, I will post, like you asked me, the ingredient of my Saturday recipe. So you will be able to buy the ingredients and make it with me. So guys, I love you. Grazie per essere venuti anche oggi qui a casa mia, Giada Live. I love you guys. Thank you, Doug, Natalie, everybody. Maybe the Ferranti were there. Happy birthday again to Lori and Franco. Grazie. Thank you to Daniel, my guest of today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Vi voglio bene, ragazzi. Ci vediamo domani. See you tomorrow. Ciao.